All right, guys, we're going to talk about setting up for an Infinity or Nissan. Same car manufacturer, just depending on which vehicle we're talking about is going to determine which targets we use. You'll never use all four of these targets. You'll either use the two Infinity targets, and again, there's nothing on the passenger side, or you'll use the two Nissan targets. Again, you'll never use both at the same time. We'll cover the Nissan targets first. With the Nissan targets, these are set at 360 millimeters from the center. Make sure that the passenger side is on the car's right and the driver's side is on the car's left. Very important. These will be set at 1300 high. This is our height. And it says on here 3000 millimeters from the hub. Okay, not the bumper, from the hub. So we'll talk about that. Okay, so we need to measure 3000 millimeters from the wheel hub. So what I would do is I'd grab your tape measure. Okay, I want to grab the confirmation point off the back. This is after we've already set up the bumper jig, get everything square. We take this off the back. This is the newest bumper jig, or excuse me, confirmation point. This is our 3.0, but it's the newer version of 3.0. We can tell because it has these resting saddles here. It also has a slot here. So if we have this, the newest device, turn your laser on. You need to move the laser up a little bit so we can find the center of that logo on the center of that hub. Okay, we're centered. I can shut this guy off. Now we want to take our tape measure here. Tape measure, okay, the laser slides along tape measure. This should work on any 1-inch tape measure. Right now I'm set up for a right side measurement. If I want to do a left side passenger measurement, just pull here, it separates, switch it over. Okay, like I said, it should work on any 1-inch tape measure if something happens to this guy. What I want to do is I want to hold the base of the tape measure, the bulk of the tape measure, and the laser in my left hand. Turn it on. I want to place the end of the tape measure in this slot, and then the tape measure will rest within these two saddles here. So I can hold this down and then pull it out until I touch that bumper jig right about there. We are right at 1,000 millimeters from the hub. So the targets here ask for 3,000 millimeters from the hub to the device. We know we have 1,000 millimeters from the hub to the bumper, so we need to subtract that from our 3. We need to be 2,000 millimeters from the target to the car. So now I can come over here, turn my lasers on. Again, 3,000 from the hub or 2,000 from the bumper. I'm going to come out. Right at 2,000 millimeters. Okay, I want to make sure we're all set up. Get the front notch in place. Get the back notch in place. We're set. Turn off our lasers. Let's make sure that we're 1350 high. Excuse me, 1300 high. We are 1300 high. This is now ready to calibrate. So as we go through the tablet, it'll just say, I think it's learn, put it in learn mode. And once you get learn mode, it'll say ready to learn. You say yes. It'll run through. You'll see a little thing spinning, and then it'll come back successful calibration. Nissan's pretty straightforward. The engine must be off on all Nissans. If the engine's on, it will not accept a calibration at all. So this is how you're going to set up for all of your Nissans and most of your Infinities. Okay, all Nissans, most Infinities. So now, if we want to talk about Infinities, the Infinity is going to work very similar. There's a 0-point target, and there's a 600 millimeter target. Okay. With these targets here, it's asking for 3,850 millimeters from the hub. 3,850 millimeters from the hub. We've already measured from the hub to the bumper. We know that's 1,000. So we just need to take our 1,000 off of this 3,850. So now we're at 2,850. So I will turn my lasers on. Okay, we'll come back to 2,850. $2,850. Get the center in, get the back in. Okay, the height here is 1,450 on these now, so I need to go up to my 1,450 mark. This is now ready to calibrate. Just one time, calibration and done. This, again, is for your Infinities. Again, most Infinities will take the Nissan targets. But that is how we do the Nissans and the Infinities.